Yo, what's up, Swag Gang? You already know what time it is, man. It's your boy Keon Lar, aka KL Swag, back here with a video, man. Look, man, we about to react to Pat Mahomes, man. Crazy diet and workouts, man. I'm not gonna lie, I really want to see what he really do, man. Shout out to Touchdown Time, man, YouTuber, bro. I really want to see what he do, how he work out, how do he keep his body in shape to do all them crazy throws and acrobatic type of stuff, bro. And how to, get away from, guys like me, fast like me, coming downhill, trying to smash Patrick Mahomes type shit. But yeah, man. To be honest, I'm not gonna lie. If I was playing football right now and I got drafted to the NFL, whatever like that, my whole main thing is to get a sack on Patrick Mahomes. It would even be about, oh, I sacked Tom Brady. Patrick Mahomes is literally hard to tackle. Like, not even hard to tackle, but he's hard to get because the ball just comes right off his hands so damn quick type. Now, I'll be happy to tackle Brady as well, but I'll let it get Patrick Mahomes because I love catching, running type quarterbacks. But anyways, man, make sure you comment like, I just heard what I did, right? Make sure you comment and subscribe, and let's just get into the reaction. I'm going to try to cut that out. Shout out to K-Swag Editor. Cut that out for me. But yeah, let's get into the reaction.
Hey, sports fans, we are back, and this time we are here to feature the workout and the diet of none other than the generational talent and current NFL it man, Patrick Mahomes. His meteoric rise over the past couple of seasons is no fluke, and if you have been following Mahomes' career, it is hard to find another quarterback or even another player who has as much promise as number 15 in Kansas City.
Come on,
Speaking
they should have
of
caught
numbers,
that.
Mahomes is also worth $500 million, and to get that kind of contract, you must be doing something right. Today, we're going to look at what the $500 million man does to stay fit and keep that cannon of his arm firing on all cylinders, as well as take a look at the diet of the young quarterback. But before we get into all the good stuff, do me a favor, click the subscribe button if you haven't already. Subscribe to this channel to stay up to date on all of our content and receive videos, well, just like this one. All done, perfect, let's go. What goes into a quarterback's workout routine? Quarterback is a unique position, as it's one of the few positions that doesn't just focus on hours of strength training and bulking up. Sure, you need enough bulk to absorb an Aaron Donald or Myles Garrett sack.
Hell yeah.
But mostly, quarterback strengths are centered around their vision, pocket presence, scrambling ability, and if you're someone like Lamar Jackson or Kyler Murray, your agility. Patrick Mahomes, well, he isn't the most agile, but he's definitely agile enough. He's not the fastest, but he's fast enough. Where Patrick excels is his arm talent and his ability to throw receivers open or fit passes into tight windows. In 2020, with quarterbacks evolving into more
Y'all heard that? Y'all heard that? Y'all heard that? That's probably why Patrick Mahomes is gonna be one of the best quarterbacks to ever live, bro. He can fit the passes in tight windows. Keyword. Listen.
Patrick made a point of improving his scrambling ability and working on rolling out of the pocket on pass plays and making defenders miss if necessary to churn out extra yards. Matter of fact, if you've seen Pat scramble, you may even say that he's a fluid runner and he picks and chooses his battles. As if him being a passing threat wasn't enough, he added scrambling to his bag of tricks and just made defenses and defensive coordinators have to protect just about every blade of grass when trying to stop him. But what does he do in the gym to make him so unstoppable, you ask? The answer may not be as surprising as you'd hoped. For Pat Mahomes, whether he's working out his arms or his legs, he begins every workout the same, with a foam roller. Not just any foam roller, a hypervolt foam roller. Pat limbers up and he gets his body warmed up, but that's where the boringness stops. The Kansas City Chiefs quarterback does as many as 70 personalized workouts to get himself in the shape you see every Sunday. Yep, 70. Of the 70 workouts that Pat focuses on, he said that his favorites are bench press and deadlifts. Although he says he can't bench press using the bar anymore because of his position, he uses dumbbells and a weight bench to get his bench press on. Pat checks in at 230 pounds and is by no means a small quarterback, And had he benched at the combine for his pro day, we imagine it would have been a lot, because Pat claims he can bench a lot. When you can throw a ball 80 yards, as he did at his pro day, nobody is going to call you a liar. As Mahomes trainers note, bench press and deadlifts are two of the three NFL athlete staples, with squats
I know he don't bench more than me, bro. I know he don't bench more than
being
me.
third. They call them the big three, and it comes as no shock to them that those are Patrick
I literally bench like 325, bro.
Mahomes' three favorite workouts. Pat says those are his favorites because, well, he's really good at them. Pat can deadlift over 500 pounds, which is well over twice his body weight. Impressive. Pat's trainers have him doing a variation of the
I can deadlift like 600. That's nothing.
three workouts, as they say that it's in the variety that Pat gains the most.
But that's nice, though. He's a
muscle.
quarterback.
Variety is the best way to build muscles, and that is why Pat has up to 70 different workouts. Remember that scrambling ability we talked about. Pat improves his scrambling and pocket abilities by workouts that focus on his movement skills as well as his speed and agility. One of the workouts that he does this with is an 8-point leaping sequence where Pat jumps in different directions from a set position. He jumps, then explodes to another one of the 8 leaps, and does this until his legs feel like jello. Using a resistance cord held by a trainer, Pat is asked to do things like jump side to side, landing on just one leg, or backpedal, then sprint forward and repeat this over and over again. He also explodes from side to side, taking a few steps and then holding a position on one leg that puts strain on his quads and calf muscles. Then he repeats this to the other side. While we're on side to side, Pat uses mini hurdles to do several of his lateral agility exercises. The mini hurdles are essential because it keeps his knees high and keeps Pat from slacking on the drills. Pat does this one workout where he takes a weight bar with 10-pound plates and holds it in front of him as he slowly leans forward and extends one leg in the air behind him. This works his legs, his core, and his balance. If you're going to try this exercise, you may want to use light weights just like Pat, because the workout looks pretty strenuous, to say the least. Many of Pat's bag of exercises also work on his stability, which is huge when you take into account that one of the main objectives of
What is that? I'm guessing that helps his arm? God damn, okay.
quarterback is to, well, stay upright. It's not all agility and stability drills when it comes to Pat's lower body, though. You may have seen the video where he's pulling a
Pat, I like it. That probably explains why you're so damn good.
sled with over 10 plates on it and pushing the same heavily weighted sled. We don't know every quarterback's workout regimen, but I think it's safe to say that Pat, he's definitely one of the stronger quarterbacks in the NFL.
True.
Now, speaking of strength, on to Pat's arm and the workouts he does to keep that rocket launcher firing on all cylinders. First and foremost, strengthening Pat's shoulder girdle with a number of shoulder exercises is a high priority for him, as his arm is his meal ticket. A strong shoulder girdle is how he staves off injury or muscle fatigue, which can lead to muscle breakdown, especially late in games where Pat may still need to sling it with accuracy. So he works on this using several exercises. Remember, the dude does 70 exercises, but one of the many ways is by getting on all fours and having his hands spread out level with his shoulders and his knees, and evenly with his hips, with his back completely straight. Then he takes his hand and taps the opposite shoulder and repeats this over and over again until that shoulder girdle is on fire. Another simple exercise is where Pat takes his resistance band and does lateral raises, seated and standing, and raises his arms slowly over his head and drops them just as slowly. The emphasis here is on his form to make sure that the muscle is getting properly worked.
Damn.
Now, the final and most intense part of Pat's drills are his rapid-fire plyometric drills. Some of this rapid-fire work includes granny tossing a variety of 5, 10, and 20-pound objects to trainers and against walls. Pat isn't just tossing these things. He's throwing them with some velocity and really putting his all into some of these tosses, right? So one of his trainers, Bobby Stroud, I think I said that right, admitted that Pat was throwing the medicine balls with more velocity than any of his NFL or Major League Baseball clients. Stroud said that no one has even come close. Now, Pat admitted to putting on a lot of celebratory weight after beating the Niners in the Super Bowl, and it was Stroud and his training regimen that helped him drop the extra weight. He and his trainer focus on trimming his body fat from where it hovers around 12% to something leaner in the single digits. You may have noticed that Mahomes looks more cut this season, but he still checks in at 230, but credits his transformation to attacking his workouts differently while keeping the mass on. While we're on the subject of weight, you may have asked yourself, what does he eat? You may have heard about his love for ketchup, where Pat says he puts ketchup on just about everything. But what else does this man consume? Let's find out from the man himself. During an interview, Mahomes claims he eats up to 4 or 5 times per day. That equates to a nutritional breakfast, a nutritional lunch, a snack, and then he spreads out his dinners. Yes, dinners, plural, to make sure he's not eating too much at once. Although Pat didn't go into specifics, he credits his fiancée, who is also a trainer, for helping him keep that baby fat off. Instead of fried foods and fast foods, he started eating lean chicken and salmon. He also eats a lot of fruit, mainly strawberries, oranges, and apples. Pat doesn't love his veggies like he loves his fruits, but he manages to incorporate a healthy portion of them into his diet. All right, sports fans, that's it for Kansas City Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes and his ridiculous workout routine and diet plan. If you thought that Pat doesn't work out hard to get where he's at, well, now you know. Although extremely gifted, Pat is one of the hardest working athletes in all of professional sports, and it definitely shows. I guess it makes sense that you don't just pay a quarterback a $500 million contract unless he's going to put in the work and shows the dedication to fulfill that contract year in, year out. The way Pat has improved each year, it appears that the Chiefs may have gotten this man at a bargain. Let us know what you think about Patrick Mahomes' workout and diet by dropping us a comment down below. And of course, if you haven't done so already, go ahead, hit the subscribe button to this channel for more of the best football content on the web. All right.
And I have the best football content reactions on YouTube. But anyways, man, make sure you comment, subscribe, man. Shout out to Touchdown Time, man. And I will see you guys in the next video.